Steve Vose, and welcome along to this week's weekly vlog number 149. Nearly 150 vlogs. Blimey, 150 vlogs ago I started this weekly vlog, nearly, back in 2019. It's now 2023. It's actually, to be more precise, Monday the 13th of Feb 2023. Where's Jason Voorhees? Where is he? Oh wait, no, that's Friday, isn't it? That's Friday the 13th. Anyway, Monday the 13th of Feb, and I'm outside once again taking Buddy for his second walk of the day around the backfield. Now, obviously what you just saw there was everything that I've been up to this morning, on this Monday morning as well, which is just the usual stuff really, you know, it's the usual Monday routine pretty much. But I have also been to Poole Hospital, not for myself, but for my mum, because my mum had an appointment at Poole Hospital this morning, so I went there just to give her some moral support. I was originally today, Damon asked me what I was up to today, and I told him that I was supporting my mum with her hospital appointment this morning, and he asked me if I was free afterwards, which technically I am, but problem is my bus, because it was all the way out in Poole, the hospital appointment, obviously it took me ages to get back home from Poole, and sadly, as it's got later and later and later, Damon has said to me, can we meet up, because we were going to meet up this afternoon, can we meet up on another day when, you know, when I've got a bit more time, you know, so that we can spend more time together and stuff like that, which I understood, and I was like, yeah, that's fine, you know. It is a shame, because I was looking forward to seeing Damon this afternoon, but to be honest, there's no point me going to his house, being there for 3 hours, and then coming back home again. I'd prefer to spend the entire day with Damon, to be honest. So yeah, so fingers crossed I will meet up with him a little bit later on this week, and obviously I will vlog it as soon as I do meet up with Damon. But what I can say though is after my mum's hospital appointment though, we found this canteen, this huge canteen, where obviously hospital staff go in there, contractors go in there, and visitors as well. And obviously we're visiting the hospital because my mum had an appointment, so we had some lunch. So I did film on my phone what I had for lunch, because I didn't have my vlogging camera with me. So this is what I had for my lunch this afternoon after my mum's hospital appointment. It was cauliflower cheese with some chips and some baked beans, and for two of those meals, oh, and I also had a mocha as well. So for both of those, it was £11.50 for both me and my mum to have some lunch. We both basically got the same. We both had cauliflower cheese, baked beans and chips. The only thing we had different was our drinks. My mum had a hot chocolate, and then I had a mocha, but the problem was I said to my mum, oh yeah, this one here is a mocha, that one there is a hot chocolate. I actually ended up giving my mum my mocha, and I ended up drinking her hot chocolate, and she didn't like the taste of the mocha. And to be honest, I tried the mocha after she did, and I didn't like the taste neither, because it was a bit blech. It tasted of dishwater, but I still drank it. And then my mum said, you can have my hot chocolate. So I ended up having a hot chocolate as well. But yeah, £11.50 though, that's not too bad for hospital food. Really, really cheap. If you want a cheap lunch, guys, go to the hospital. They might give you a really, really, really cheap lunch for two people. Anyway, so yeah, Monday afternoon. There we go, Monday afternoon. And I'm currently out on the backfield taking Buddy for his second walk of the day. So just before me and my mum left the hospital, my mum stopped off at the shop, WH Smith shop in the hospital, and picked us both up a Kit Kat Chunky and a Pepsi Max Cherry each as well, which we were going to have on our way home, but we ended up not eating it or drinking it. So I'm going to have my Kit Kat Chunky now, and I'm also going to have my Pepsi Max Cherry while I watch an episode of The Simpsons on Disney Plus on my Galaxy Tab S7 Plus device. Now watching American Dad on Disney Plus. Now watching What We Do in the Shadows on Disney Plus. Oh my god! This is brilliant! Oh, right. I've got an image to show you guys. I've just found this out. This just came up on Twitter. If you know, back in the 90s, there was a show called called Barney and Friends. There was a show called Barney and Friends, and I remember it. I mean, I was a big, I used to love so many shows back in the 90s, early 2000s, Tweenies, Teletubbies, Chucklevision. Barney and Friends was one of them, okay? Well, I've just found out through Twitter that Barney is being revived next year in 2024. And he's being revived in the form of an animated series. Take a look at this image. Oh, why? Why does he look like that? Why does he look like that? Oh, he looks like something out of a horror film. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I need a minute. Now watching The Invisible Man on Amazon Prime Video. For dinner this evening, I have got some chicken thighs and chicken drumsticks. Also for dinner this evening, I've got some cheesy garlic bread from Asda. It is Monday evening. Gonna take this hat off for now, ready for tomorrow. There we go. My hair's a bit of a mess. I need a haircut. I do need one. My hair's starting to get a bit long. It is Monday evening, and I've just taken Buddy out for his last walk of the evening around the backfield. Very chilly tonight. Oh, those temperatures are creeping back up again, probably into the minus figures. Oh, chilly tonight. And I've also got Buddy's food and water ready for me to put down tomorrow before I head off for work. I've also got my flask ready with its tea bag in it, ready for me to make a flask of tea before I head off to work tomorrow as well. All of that has been sorted. I did put some washing on, which you did see earlier in the montage at the beginning of the weekly vlog, which obviously I put in the tumble dryer earlier, and I've got my work uniform out of the tumble dryer, but the rest of it I'm going to leave in the tumble dryer until tomorrow. I've actually put it back on again, the tumble dryer, because some of my clothes in there were still a bit damp, so I put it in for an extra hour and 20 minutes, so fingers crossed it'll be all nice and dry by the time I take it out of the tumble dryer tomorrow when I get home after seeing my support worker. Right now though, I'm just about to sit down, put my tablet on charge, and put my phone on charge as well, and I'm going to catch up on tonight's episode of Coronation Street on my Tab S7 Plus device via ITVX. Right, okay, it is Monday night and I am in my pyjamas, as you can tell, ready for bed. I've also taken my last my nighttime medication, my last flask of tea for this evening as well. And I've also just been in the bathroom just to quickly pop to the toilet before bed, and also to give my teeth a good brush as well. Anyway, I'm now going to be heading off to bed as I do have work early tomorrow. I've only got work tomorrow and then I'm off for the rest of the week. It's going to be weird going into work tomorrow and then being off for the rest of the week. Really weird. Anyway, I will vlog more again in the next scene in the weekly vlog, which will be Tuesday. But in the meantime now, I'm going to close my curtains and say good night, world. See you tomorrow. Love is in the air everywhere I look around. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Happy Palentine's Day. Happy Galentine's Day to all the gals out there. Anyway, Tuesday the 14th of Feb, it is Valentine's Day. It's Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, actually. Oh, today's been a hectic one. I've had work. I saw my support worker today, met up with him, went to pool with my support worker, had a meander around pool with him, had a good chat with him, had a good laugh with him as well. And had a Wetherspoons lunch with him as well, which was very nice. This is what I had for Wetherspoons, by the way. It was a grilled halloumi style cheese with sweet chili sauce and salad in a wrap with some chips, and also that was pretty much it. And I also had a pint of apple juice to go with that as well. Very nice. And then I had a good old hour and 40-minute bus journey home, because I mean, yeah, it just took me forever to get home today from pool, but there we go. I didn't mind the bus journey though, it weren't too bad. I got to listen to some music on my phone, and then I saw my nephews for about 5-10 minutes because my nephews turned up with their mum, so saw them for about 5-10 minutes, which was nice. And yeah, ever since then I've just chilled, checked social media on my phone, etc, etc. Wished a couple of people happy Valentine's Day as well, which is nice, and they've also wished me happy Valentine's Day. As always, very appreciate it. And now here I am on the backfield, taking Buddy for his second walk of the day around the backfield. Oh, and side note, I finished work now for the rest of the week. That's me done. I'm on holiday for the rest of the week, which is good, so you guys will follow what I'm up to for the rest of the week on this weekly vlog, of course. So yeah, so for those wondering, I'm not working now until next Tuesday. I go back next Tuesday, which is good. So anyway, there we go. Look, there's Buddy having his little walk, and here's a tree that fell down. I don't know when, but it fell down a long time ago, probably a few weeks ago, I don't know. Anyway, backfield with Buddy. Let's crack on with the rest of the weekly vlog. So I've just made myself a flask of tea. I've also got some Quality Streets, which I'm still eating through from Christmas. And I've also got Buddy on my lap as well. And on my Tab S7 Plus device, I'm just about to watch today's episode of EastEnders via BBC iPlayer. Now watching Family Guy on Disney Plus. So for my dinner this evening, I've got some chips with some baked beans, and I've also got a Rustler's double-decker burger. Yum. Now watching The Simpsons on Disney. Hello. It is Wednesday the 15th of February 2023. It's Valentine's Day, Boxing Day, Valentine's Boxing Day. Okay, so if you've got any unwanted flowers, any unwanted chocolates, send them my way. Send them my way. Anyway, because I'll happily dispose of them. I mean, well, I don't really know what to do with the flowers, but the chocolates, can easily dispose of those. Very easily. It is Wednesday, sorry, halfway through the week, halfway through this week's weekly vlog, which so far actually I've actually enjoyed doing. I'm not gonna lie, these past couple of weeks, I don't know, I've just kind of felt a bit flat with recording the vlogs. I don't know why, but this week I'm actually enjoying filming it. I actually really am enjoying filming this and making it for you guys. It's been an amazing week so far. Fingers crossed it continues right up to the end, anyway, you've probably noticed that I've got my coat on. I have been out. By the way, everything you just saw a moment ago was everything that I've been up to this morning. I've still got a few things left to do, including sorting out my bed, because my bedding is in the tumble dryer. It's dry. I just need to put it back on my bed. So I will do that in a few moments' time. But I have been out. I went to a hospital appointment for my mum, so I supported her with that. On the way back, we actually had a Burger King. It's yummy. It wasn't actually, well, it was a Burger King. It was some chili cheese bites. I love them. I really do. So we had 3 chili cheese bites each, and my mum very kindly got me an ice cream as well. I don't know what it is about the Burger King ice cream. Boy, it's good. It's good. I do love their chili cheese bites, and I love their ice cream as well. It's like golden. It really is like golden. So yeah, so I've been doing that. Oh, and I've also just got back from the pharmacy as well, because I'll tell you this. So just before Christmas, I got a text message to say that obviously I get text notifications to say that my medication that I usually take is in and it's ready for me to collect. So I collected it a couple of days before Christmas. Ever since then, I have not had a text message to say that my medication is ready for me to go and collect. So that was the last time I got a text from my chemist to say that my medication is in. Anyway, I've chased it up. They're now chasing it up on their end, now that I've brought it to their attention. So fingers crossed, by the end of this week, I should have some more medication for me to take for my epilepsy. For those that don't know, I do have epilepsy. They're nocturnal, they are stress-induced, and they can happen when I'm overtired as well. So yeah, so anyway, so I don't mind sharing that, by the way. I really don't mind sharing that. So, but yeah, so anyway, I am starting to run a little bit low on my medication. I've still got enough to get me through this week and stuff, so that's fine. Just as long as I get my next box of medication ready by the end of the week, we're safe. We're fine, we're safe, and I potentially won't have any seizures whatsoever. So there we go. Yeah. Oh, by the way, there is 2 things I want to say. Firstly, Ant and Dec Saturday Night Takeaway, everyone, is back. Yes, the best 90 minutes in television on a Saturday night is back from the 25th of Feb over on ITV1. I really can't wait to watch that. I love tweeting about Saturday Night Takeaway. I've heard that apparently Ring My Bell, which was so popular last year, oh, it is back this year as part of Saturday Night Takeaway. I can't wait for that, as well as I'm a Celebrity, Get Out My Ear, and Undercover, Celebrity Undercover, whatever it is. Win the Ads is also in it, and Ant and Dec are presenting it, and stuff like that. Yes. Anyway, you know what? I'd love to make an appearance on Saturday Night Takeaway. I'm not going to lie, I actually would. So if Ant and Dec happen to be watching this, boys, get me on, okay? Within the next 6 weeks, get me on your show, okay? I don't know what I'll do, but I could do it. I'll do the end of the show for you guys, or something, okay? Just get me on. Get me on before Easter, okay? Get me on before Easter. Oh, and another thing as well. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey has come out over in the US theatres from today. So if you're a fan of Winnie the Pooh and horror movies, then that movie is definitely for you. We're getting it here in the UK on March 10th, I can confirm. So that's when the cinema release date will be for Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey here in the UK. The Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey director, however, recently has said that he wouldn't mind making a horror movie about another childhood favourite characters, or well, characters, should we say? in the form of the Teletubbies. He's always found the Teletubbies to be strange, weird, and alien-like, and he feels like he could do something creepy with the Teletubbies. No, I'm not gonna lie, right? I'd be happy. I mean, to be honest, he could do a horror movie about Barney the dinosaur, and I'd be happy about that. If he doesn't, I'm gonna riot. Okay? I know I showed you guys that image earlier of Barney, right? The new look animated Barney, which looks like, again, something out of a horror film, okay? That new animated series, by the way, is aimed at preschoolers, and it's coming out next year in 2024, okay? So if you've got a preschooler, that show is going to be for them, okay? And apparently they're also doing movies, music, based on the new look Barney, and also as well they're doing merchandise for the classic Barney OG fans like me, for adults. Anyway, I really don't know, but yeah, anyway, as I was saying, if they don't do a horror movie based on Barney, I'm gonna riot, okay? But I wouldn't mind them doing a horror movie on the Teletubbies, so long as they include the Silhouette House from the 90s. And when I say the Silhouette House, I'm talking about this one here, the Silhouette House, with this freaky looking puppet that featured in the Silhouette House. That thing gave me nightmares as a kid. It really did. So, honestly, do something horrifying with the Teletubbies, as long as that silhouette puppet thing in the Silhouette House, as I like to call it, features in that horror movie too, okay? Be my guest. I'd happily watch it. I actually would happily watch a horror film based on the Teletubbies. Oh, God. This is what my life's come to now, okay? All my childhood shows are being reimagined in this horror universe. And I will happily go and watch them. Happily go and watch them. Anyway, it is Wednesday night. I was going to do some cooking tonight, but I've said to my mum I will do it tomorrow night instead. I have got a dentist appointment tomorrow. Yeah, dentist. Ooh, what's going to happen? Is Steve going to have the old drill? Is he going to have the old root canal? Is he going to have false teeth? No. I hope it doesn't get to that point where I have to end up getting false teeth. You know, anyway, yeah, I've got a dentist appointment tomorrow, but as soon as I get home from that, I will do some cooking. So I'll reveal what I'm cooking this week later on in the weekly vlog. However, though, my mum's done some cooking tonight, so let's find out what I've got for dinner this evening. Oh, and before I do that, I need to go and get my washing out of the tumble dryer and put my bedding on my bed. I'm going to go do that now. So, for dinner this evening, I have got a sausage casserole with some mash. Thursday, the 16th of Feb 2023. It is Thursday night. I have been pretty busy today, so I haven't really vlogged anything, to be honest with you. I have been to the dentist. I've not long got back from the dentist. Things went well at the dentist. Everything's fine. The only problem is I've got to have an update in regards to some fillings on these front teeth here. Last time I had fillings done here was back in 2018, which about 5 years ago. So yeah, so to be honest, if you think about it, you know, the amount of things that your front teeth go through and stuff, of course, you know, 5 years, probably around about the kind of lifespan, I guess you could say, life expectancy, life cycle of a teeth filling, maybe, I don't know. Some last longer, some last shorter. Anyway, 5 years ago I had these filled, and obviously they're starting to come away a little bit. There's some holes around these teeth areas. So obviously the dentist said to me today that she's going to get them filled and updated with fillings, so obviously they'll last longer, which is good. So I've got that booked in for April. I know I kind of hoped it would be a lot earlier than April, but it's fine. It's fine. It's only 2 months away anyway. So the 20th of April is my next appointment. Gonna set me back 40 quid, 40 odd pounds to get these teeth done. So yeah, so that's not too bad, I guess. But yeah, so that's happening in April. So I've got that all booked in. It does mean that my upper lip and my nose is going to have a weird sensation to it for 4 hours, but there we go. So expect me to be complaining a lot in that weekly vlog that will be coming out in April. Oh, my nose is a bit weird. Oh, what's going on? Anyway, I have just been busy downstairs cooking me and my mum some dinner, so let's find out what we have got for dinner this evening. Let's take a look. So for dinner this evening, I've got some salmon fillets with some mixed veg and some chips. Thursday night, as always on a Thursday night, I'm just about to hit the Skype video call record button, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. I'm going to hit that button right now on my iMac computer as I'm just about to have a Skype video call with my friend Kieran on Skype. And I've also got, behind my microphone, I'm sure you can see it just there, I've got myself a cup of tea as well. So I'm just about to video call Kieran. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday morning. It's Friday the 17th of February 2023. Outside at the moment. I'm not taking Buddy for his first walk of the day around the backfield yet. Nope. I'm taking Simba. There he is. There's Simba. Taking him for his first walk of the day around the backfield. I've been very busy this morning. I've got dressed. I've done the washing up, drying up and putting away. I've made myself a cup of tea, and I've also given the rabbits their food and water. I've also sorted out Buddy's food and water ready to give to him after he's had his walk, and done the same for Simba as well. And yeah, and now I'm just taking Simba for his first walk of the day around the backfield. So that's what I'm doing currently at the moment, and now I'm going to do the same with Buddy as well. So yeah, oh, and I've also sorted out the tumble dryer as well and folded all my dry clothes away in my basket, ready to put away in my wardrobe shortly. And there's still some that are damp, so I'm going to have to put those ones back in the tumble dryer for maybe another half an hour to an hour or something, just so they can actually properly dry off because they're still damp. So yeah, anyway, this morning I am going to head off to the Toby Carvery for a breakfast. So let's have a look at my Toby Carvery breakfast on this Friday morning. So for breakfast today, I've got some baked beans with some hash browns, some sausages, and I've also got some potato and onion and some pancakes with a cup of tea, and I've also got some toast with some butter. Hello everybody, I've now taken over the vlog. Anyway, Buddy, that was Buddy there taking over my weekly vlog. How dare you, Buddy? Get your own YouTube channel, Buddy. Yeah, literally, Buddy, get your own YouTube channel, and then you could do Buddy's weekly vlogs, although I don't really know what you do in those weekly vlogs, but there we go. It is still Friday morning. I've just got back from the Toby Carvery. That was a really lush breakfast, by the way. They had pancakes today because they had no eggs. So there was pancakes on offer instead, which, to be honest with you, were lush. So if, you know, I mean, honestly, I feel like Toby Carvery should carry on just keep the pancakes. I think they were blueberry flavoured, and they were so good, honestly. Keep them, you know, replace the eggs and just put them out instead. Actually, keep the scrambled eggs, get rid of the fried eggs, and put pancakes out instead. So they were lush, they were delicious. Anyway, so there we go. So I've just got back from the Toby Carvery. Oh, and you may remember earlier this week I said that my next dentist appointment was in April. Well, that's now not the case, because tomorrow there was a cancellation. One of the patients called up for a cancellation, which meant that my dentist had an open space for me to go back into that dentist chair and get my fillings redone for my front teeth, which I've agreed to do it. So I'm getting them done tomorrow instead of April, which I'm glad about. I'm not going to lie, a little bit concerned that they were going to leave it for a couple of months, you know, given the fact that my front teeth as well, you know, and if they're starting to wear now, then what would they look like in 2 months' time? Probably a lot worse. So, yeah, so honestly, so I'm so glad that they're going to obviously sort out my fillings and redo them again, basically, and get rid of the holes that are in my teeth at the moment where the fillings are and stuff, where they've just started to come away. So yeah, so I'm glad about that. I'm glad they're doing that tomorrow rather than April. It does, however, mean that I can't go and see Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania tomorrow, because I was originally going to go and watch that tomorrow at 10 o'clock. It does ultimately mean that I've got to sacrifice a Marvel movie to go and get my teeth done, but what's more important, a Marvel movie or my teeth? I'm probably going to say my teeth. So yeah, so I'm going to watch Ant-Man and the Wasp. If I don't watch it on Sunday, then I'm probably going to watch it next week, maybe on Tuesday instead. So I might do a Tuesday afternoon showing of the movie after I finish work, when I'm back at work. I might do it then, but yeah. So sorry, Paul Rudd. You know, I can't see you tomorrow. I have a date with a dentist first. So yeah, my date with Paul Rudd is being held off for a couple more days, sadly. But there we go. That's just the way it is, though. But either way, though, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is available to watch now in cinemas and theatres globally around the world. And I will definitely give you my thoughts and opinions on Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania in next week's weekly vlog. I should also point out as well that the brand new Samsung devices are out today as well. The S23, S23 Plus, S23 Ultra, trying to get my words out, putting my teeth back in there, you know, they're already trying to fall out. And the Galaxy Book 3 series laptops as well are all available to buy right now today through your mobile network. Provider, that's the words I was looking for, and also the Galaxy Book 3 series is available to buy in all good laptop retailer stores and through the Samsung website as well. Speaking of phones, I do need to upgrade my phone, even though I've only got like another year left on my phone, but I can upgrade. I have got the option to do that. But I'm probably going to wait until maybe halfway through March, maybe end of March, to upgrade my phone. My battery is slowly dying, like literally slowly dying. You know, like the charging on my phone is just ridiculous now, because there are times that I can charge my phone, there's times I can't, there's times that my phone will say I'm going to be charging my phone for the next 30 odd hours. I'm not kidding, that's not an exaggeration, that's legit. And then there's times where my phone's saying that it's going to take several hours for my phone to charge. Again, not exaggerating, it's legit. And that's not normal for a smartphone to go that long to charge. So I am going to upgrade my phone. Maybe mid-March, end of March is when I'm likely to do it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, Buddy, look, I bored Buddy that much, right? He's now fallen asleep on my lap. So I bored him with me talking to you guys that much that he's fallen asleep. Anyway, it is Friday. I am now just about to... I'm actually going to edit this weekly vlog, actually, that you guys are watching right now. And then I'm going to be watching some bits and pieces on my Tab S7 Plus. I have got some movies that I want to catch up on, actually, as well. So I might reveal those movies that I'm watching to you guys in just a few moments' time. Now I'm just about to watch the movie Sharper on my iMac. Now just about to watch The Silent Twins on my iMac. So for dinner this evening, I've got some hot dog sausages with some chopped tomatoes, some pasta and some grated cheese. I've decided that for afters today, I am going to have some quality streets that I've still got from Christmas. This is a big tin of quality streets that I had, which is unopened, and I saved for Christmas, but I've never had it up until now, so I'm gonna have some of those. Whilst in the meantime, I am gonna be on Netflix, and I'm trying to find the movie that I'm gonna watch next, because I can't. Oh yeah, here it is. I'm now going to watch this movie down here, which is titled Re/Member. So I'm gonna watch that now on Netflix on my iMac. There we go. It is Friday night, and I have just got back from taking Buddy for his last walk of the evening around the back field. I took him for a very, very, very long walk, actually, because I took him all the way around around the backfield, and then I came off the backfield and went down this very long footpath, and it brought me out to the main road near where basically where Cooper Dean is in Bournemouth, and I walked all the way along there as well before coming back home again. So yeah, very, very, very long walk. Anyway, I have also made myself my last flask of tea as well, which you can see there. So I'm going to have that in just a few moments time, and I'm also going to take my coat off as well, and my shoes. And right now I'm currently on the ITVX website on my iMac, because I am just about to, when I can click on it, and I'll show you guys, I'm just about to catch up on tonight's episode of Coronation Street via ITVX. Here it is, Friday the 17th of Feb. I'm going to click that now and watch it. Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning. I have woke up, I have had a shower, and I've got dressed. It is, what is it? It's Saturday the 18th of February 2023 today. And it's a big day for me because I am going back into the dreaded chair of doom. The dreaded chair of doom to have my dentist appointment. So yeah, I'm having that this morning, this afternoon at 12:30. I'm having that done. I'm having some fillings updated. It's been 5 years since I had these front teeth filled, so not bad, is it, for 5 years? Anyway, so it's done me well for 5 years, but now they need to be updated, so there we go. That's 40 quid coming out of my bank account today because of my teeth. Yay! But anyway, yeah, it is Saturday morning though, and yeah, other than that, I'm just currently taking Buddy out for his first walk of the day around the backfield. It's pretty cloudy this morning. I hope it does brighten up. For breakfast today, I've got some chocolatey square cereal. Just made myself a cup of tea. Now just about to have a shave. Saturday night, and by the way, I couldn't talk for a few hours, so that's why obviously I haven't vlogged much today, because I haven't really been able to talk because my upper lip has been fat. Seriously, my upper lip was fat. Literally, you know, I go to a dentist, they give me I go in for a filling, and I come out with a fat lip. Don't know what I said to upset the dentist, but there we go. Anyway, I have had, well, okay, so this is the story, very quick, okay? I had one filling done today. The other two fillings I'm going on these two front teeth here and here are going to be done at the end of March. So looking forward to going back there and getting my mouth all numb again and getting those fillings done, all filled and stuff like that. So it took them a good 20 minutes to do. I'd probably say a good 20 minutes to do just that one tooth. So I don't know, I'm probably going to say we're looking at about 40-minute appointment next time, maybe. Who knows? So yeah, end of March is when my next appointment is. I've also been out, I've got my medication from the chemist, and I've also got some snacks for tomorrow, because guess what, everybody? For the first time in around about 3 weeks, I am meeting up with Damon and Kim. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I've missed them. I'm not gonna lie, I actually have missed them so much. So we're having a movie day tomorrow. I don't know what movies we're gonna watch, but I'm sure Damon and Kim, and maybe even me, I'm gonna have a look later and see what movies we could maybe watch together and stuff, and see what movies they've come up with in terms of what we can watch. But it'll be nice. It'll be nice to meet up, and have a good catch up with one another, as well as watch some movies, and honestly just have such an awesome day. I am going to vlog with them, so you'll see them very shortly in this week's weekly vlog before I wrap up the weekly vlog. But yeah, all in all though, I'm looking forward to it. I really am looking forward to it, and hopefully in the next week or so we might go out and do something, because it's been a while since we last went out and had a cocktail or something like that, you know, so it'll be really nice to go out with them, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, and go out and do something with them. But yeah, no, in all seriousness though, really looking forward to meeting up with them tomorrow. It's been ages. I've missed them so much. I really have. So yeah, so I did go out and get some snacks. I might show you guys the snacks that I got for tomorrow during our movie day. I'll show you them while I'm with Damon and Kim very shortly in this vlog. Anyway, I'm just about to go downstairs and have some dinner right now, so let's find out what I've got for dinner this evening. So for dinner this evening, I've got a beef casserole with some mashed potatoes. It is Sunday the 19th of February 2023. I'm here with Damon, by the way. Damon's here, and I'm here with Kim as well. My camera's gone a bit, there we go, now it's clear. Yeah, so Kim's here, Damon's here, and we're just about to tuck in and have some food, which Damon's mum's very kindly cooked for us. So we, well, me and Damon have both got a burger each with some pasta and some meatballs. Kim's got 2 burgers.
Burger wraps.
A burger wrap.
I don't know, wrap, pita?
Pita bread, yeah, pita bread.
Meatballs, so.
Yeah. Because Kim doesn't like meatballs, so...
They just look gross to me, I just can't. I can't eat them.
she can't eat them. So yeah, so we're currently eating that at the moment, and we're watching a film called Trick or Treat. We watched a few movies, we'll talk about them in a few moments. But yeah, so that is what we are doing at the moment on this Sunday afternoon. So, we have just finished, well, we've watched 3 films so far today. We watched The Woman, we've watched Leatherface, and we've also just watched Trick or Treat, which I just said to you guys a second ago about. Damon, what did you think of The Woman?
Yeah, so for me it was really disturbing. Like, so I can't really, like, with movies with like essaying and stuff like that, I find it quite hard to like watch.
Yeah.
So for me it was pretty hard watched actually, but I thought it was the ending was satisfying enough to warrant what was going on, I suppose.
Yeah.
But it was just a bit too much for me, maybe. I think that's just my honest opinion on it, though.
And what about Leatherface? What did you think?
I love Leatherface anyway. I like Texas Chainsaw movies, so this was like a good addition to it.
Yeah.
I've seen it before, but yeah, no, I really enjoy Leatherface. Probably one of my favourite Texas Chainsaw movies out of a lot of them. To be honest.
And Trick or Treat, what did you think of that one?
Yeah, no, that's an amazing film. That was really good. I give that like a 9.
A 9, yeah.
Yeah. Just because, like, I don't know what it is, but I have a thing for like 80s music anyway, and 80s rock and stuff like that. So for me, it was just like a really enjoyable film.
Yeah. Kim, what did you think of The Woman?
I liked it. It was disturbing, like Damon said.
Yeah.
I did enjoy it. Like, again, the ending was, it was satisfying, the ending.
Yeah.
But, I'd say I give it about a 7.
Yeah.
Apparently it's from like 3 movies. I saw the second one, not the first or the third one. But, yeah, it was alright.
Because The Woman's the second one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the first and third one, which
again, it was hard to watch in some scenes. It's a bit shocking.
Yeah, it was. What did you think of Leatherface? You've seen that before, haven't you?
Yeah, that's one of my favourite movies anyway. I do love Leatherface.
Yeah.
I like those like survival horror movies.
Yeah.
I love like a hillbilly family that kill people. That sounds really bad, doesn't it? But
Yeah.
I don't actually like them, but when they're featured like a movie.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those kind of movies where you got to like try and like escape and survive and stuff, and yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm
would
doing
you?
my hands right now, just like. I don't know what to do with my hands. And Trick or Treat. I love the whole 80s era. I love 80s music, especially 80s rock. So I listen to like a lot of 80s bands.
Yeah.
And this one was really, really good. I thought it'd be like a really cheesy, bad movie at the beginning.
Yeah.
But no, it turns out it was actually a really good movie, and I would definitely watch it again.
Yeah.
I'd say it's one to watch on Halloween, and also it's got Ozzy Osbourne in it, which is amazing
Can't go
enough.
wrong with that.
Can't go wrong
I
with
love
Ozzy.
Ozzy Osbourne. He's one of my favourite people in the world.
Yeah.
Like that's not like celebrity wise.
Celebrity wise,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I enjoyed The Woman. I mean, yeah, like Damon and Kim both said, you know, it had some very disturbing scenes in it, and very toxic masculinity was in it as well, featured heavily. But I gave it an 8 because just for the payoff, really. Had it have had a worse payoff, I probably would have given it a 5 or something like that. But you know, it had a good payoff at least, which I was glad about. Leatherface, Damon and Kim have seen Leatherface before. My first time watching Leatherface, I actually enjoyed it. I mean, it kind of filled in the blanks because you don't really know much about Leatherface, like in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, really. So it kind of filled in that blank of how he first started off as Leatherface, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, I enjoyed Leatherface. I thought it was a fantastic movie, and definitely I would watch it again. I loved the gore in it as well. The gore in it was utterly amazing. It really was. And as for Trick or Treat, we just finished watching it. I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it more than I thought I would, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I'm not really someone that's kind of into those like kind of 80s rock bands kind of thing. I don't mind a bit of 80s rock, but I'm not like fully into 80s rock. But I actually enjoyed it. I actually thought that was a really good movie. Definitely, hats off to that movie because I did enjoy it. I loved some of the special effects.
Oh yeah.
The special effects in that was really, really good as
I
well.
was going to say that actually.
Yeah.
Do you know some of the effects? It reminded me a bit of like early Hellraiser and stuff like that.
It kind of reminded me a bit like Back to the Future.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say the Back to the Future. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like lightning and stuff.
Yeah, the lightning. Yeah, it kind of reminded me of like Back to the Future.
That film was. I'll describe Trick or Treat as a picture of Christine and Halloween 3.
Yeah.
I'm doing it again with my hands. What am I doing? What am I doing you?
Kim is just doing a hand dance today, like, you know, it's just going left, right, all this.
Turn up in a minute. I don't want to help doing.
But yeah, no, I mean, to be honest, I've only seen, out of those movies that Kim just listed there, I've only seen Halloween 3. I've never seen Christine. Probably a movie that I'm going to check out at some point in the future. But no, the special effects in Trick or Treat, though, was absolutely amazing, and I'd definitely watch it again, for sure. We are going to watch, if we have got time, hopefully we have, depending how long the next movie is, we are going to watch The Witch, which has got Anya Taylor-Joy in it. How long is the movie, do we know? Oh, 1 hour and 32 minutes.
That's Sam.
We could watch it in time, so there we go. So we're going to watch The Witch now, which has got Anya Taylor-Joy in it, so fingers crossed. This will be a fantastic movie to end the day on.
Already hope so.
Oh man, I'm back home. I always hate this part of the day. You know, when I spend the day with Damon and Kim, I always hate this part of the day when I have to say goodbye to them and get on the bus and then come back home, because honestly, I absolutely love spending time with them so much. And do you want to know something? Today has genuinely made me realise how much I do love spending time with them and how much I've missed them as well. Yeah, such a shame that today's had to come to an end. But it's okay though. I will be seeing them again. Don't you worry, I will be seeing them again. But anyway, what you guys just saw there was my day with Damon and Kim. We watched some movies, as you guys heard us talk about just now. We did watch The Witch, by the way. It was so boring. It was boring. I'll be honest, okay? It was a mid movie. Okay, it wasn't like a major L. I mean, the first three movies, they were major W's. Oh, they were fantastic. I loved them. You know, this wasn't a major L movie, The Witch. No, it was just a mid movie. You know, it had one actress in it that I recognised, which was Anya Taylor-Joy. That's pretty much it. Yeah, they were speaking all old-fashioned, like as if it was Victorian era. It probably was set in the Victorian times, I don't know, but they were speaking very old-fashioned and I couldn't really understand it. They were speaking Old English, let's put it that way. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it wasn't really... There was some disturbing scenes, but not as many disturbing scenes as what I kind of hoped there would be. And there wasn't really a lot of horror to it, neither. It was more drama, period, than horror. Yeah, so, I don't know. It weren't, like, the best movie, but it wasn't a bad movie, neither. It was just mid. That's all I'm going to say. It was mid. What I will say, though, is this: a massive, massive, massive thank you, as always, to Damon and Kim for appearing in this week's weekly vlog, and for also spending time with me as well. Honestly, really, really, really do appreciate it. Absolutely, I've missed them. I really have. I've missed them like crazy. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we can meet up again next week. Yeah, I've enjoyed today. I really have enjoyed today. It's been a pleasure to see Damon, see Damon's mum, see his dog Rolly, and see Damon and Kim as well. And again, massive thank you to Damon's mum for cooking us some dinner as well. Really do appreciate that. Right, anyway, you know what, actually, it's funny, because I did, for my lunch today, I had some cocktail sausages with some raspberry jam mini rolls. Not spring, I was about to say spring rolls, but they were... Could you imagine that? Raspberry jam spring rolls, could you imagine? Grim. Grim. No, in all seriousness though, I had raspberry jam mini rolls. I was about to say spring rolls again. Oh god, I was about to say spring rolls again. Oh, mini rolls. Yeah, raspberry jam mini rolls is what I had. They were lovely, by the way. And I also had some cocktail sausages as well. But you know what? I did take something else to eat with me, which I didn't eat. That's my flask. I took a flask of tea with me for my bus ride this morning to Damon's house. But I didn't eat my onion ring crisps that I had for our movie day. And also as well, I think they're pretty squished by now. But, but they are pretty squished a little. I also had some sausage rolls as well. So I'm going to have those very, very shortly. And I'm also going to drink the rest of my Don Simon mango and passion fruit juice as well. I've got half of that left. So I'm going to have that, I think, later this evening. Probably whilst I'm editing the weekly vlog. And also watching something on my Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus device. As a matter of fact, actually, I'm going to catch up with the rest of The Mandalorian, because The Mandalorian starts in a couple of weeks' time, and I want to be all caught up with The Mandalorian, you know, just going back, binge watching it all the way through. I might do that before The Mandalorian Season 3 starts on the 1st of March. Anyway, yes, right, okay, so that is it pretty much for this week's weekly vlog. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. And if you are new around here, feel free to hit that subscribe button to become a Stevo. I will be back next week with another weekly vlog. Next week, I go back to work. I also meet up with Kieran. And who knows? Who knows what else I get up to? You'll have to find out in the next episode of Steve's Weekly Vlog. But until then, though, goodbye. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next YouTube video.